Hey everybody, it's Teacher Francis. I'm gonna read one of my little brother's favorite books, and I always used to read it to him when he's going to sleep or at nap time. It's a very calm book, and it's called Goodnight Moon. Do you have this book? A lot of people have this book. It's a good one. So here we go. Goodnight Moon. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture. And the picture had a cow jumping over the moon. And there was another picture, and there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. And in the room there was also 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens. Can you see those? And there was a little toy house and a young little mouse. Look how little that mouse is. And there was a comb and a brush and then a bowl full of mush. And a quiet old lady who was whispering, "Shh, hush." So it's time for bed, so good night, room. Look at all the things in the room. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Good night, light. Good night, red balloon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Good night, kittens, and good night, mittens. Good night, clocks, and good night, those are the clocks, and good night, socks, hanging up next to the mittens. Good night, little house, and good night, little mouse. Look how tiny that mouse is. Good night, comb, and good night, brush. Good night, nobody, and goodbye, mush. And good night to the old lady, right there, whispering hush. Good night, stars, and good night, air. And good night, noises everywhere. Good night, everybody.